Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. How are we doing today? Alhamdulillah. اليوم بإذن الله راح نتناول الصف الثالث والرابع الابتدائي مادة اللغة الإنجليزية. And today inshallah we are going to do the words lesson in unit animals. معكم المعلمة سارة الشبيكي. As always it's a pleasure. And معنا معلم لغة الإشارة الأستاذ فواز العقيل. So let's begin by remembering our classroom agreements. What's the first thing we need to do? Make sure that you don't come to class hungry. Also, yes, what do we need? We need to find a nice quiet place so that we're ready to listen and learn. Last but not least, we need our weekend 2 books and we need a notebook so that we can write on the side. We might do extra writing, so please have your notebook next to you and a pencil or pen. So, let's review what we took last time. Remember what we did last time? Remember that chant? There was a farmer who had a horse and Paco was his name-o. Excellent. How do you spell his name? P-A-C-O. Now, we're going to listen to the chant, but before that, please have a look at this picture over here. Now, this is a picture of a real horse. Where do you think horses go when it's time for them to rest? They live in a farm. Specifically in a farm, there's a place called a stable. So this is a picture of a real horse in a real stable. Let's listen to the chant together.
Was a farmer who had a horse and Paco was his name. Oh, P-A-C-O, 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 and Paco was his name. Oh.
And what else did we learn last time? Last time we also learned how to count from 11 to 20, boys and girls. Do you know how to count from 11 to 20? And from 20 to 11? Excellent. So, let's go over today's objectives. What are we going to learn today? So today, inshallah, we are going to match words to photos. We will use prepositions of place, in, on. We will read simple words and short sentences. We will use regular plural formation correctly in context. We will list specific names of animals. We will use subjective pronouns correctly. We will write upper and lowercase letters correctly as well. We will also use lined paper correctly with headline, baseline, and midline. So, are we ready to begin? Now let's look at this picture of the farm. What animals do you see? What do you see? Let's read the sentences together. I see a farm and a farmer. I see farm animals, right? And look at this rabbit. He came from underground. I see farm animals such as sheep, rabbits, and ducks. Now let's read this last sentence together. I see crops growing from the ground. Look at the picture real closely. I don't know what the word crops mean. Can you help me? Let's read the sentence again. Maybe the sentence can help us. It says here, I see crops growing from the ground. Maybe the rest of the sentence can help us understand what the word crops mean, right? What is growing from the ground? Yes, you can see the green grass. Excellent. But we know that this is grass, right? We know that this is grass. What else is growing from the ground? Right? Here we have, yes, these are all, this looks like carrots, different kinds of food growing from the ground. So food growing from the ground in a farm, yes, they are crops. Excellent. Let's read the sentence one last time. I see crops growing from the ground. Excellent. Now let's open page 22. Let's listen, point, and say the name of the animal and the sound that it makes. Okay, so boys and girls, animals use special sounds to communicate with each other. And remember, we are learning the sounds of animals. Why do you think? Let's talk about it at the end. Okay, let's begin. Here we have a picture of a, could you read the word please? Duck. Excellent. Duck. What sound does it make? Quack. Quack. Excellent. This is the sound that a duck makes. Number 2. What animal is this? Yes, it's a cat. What sound does a cat make? Excellent. Meow. Meow. Now, can you say the sounds of the duck and the cat? The duck says quack and the cat says meow. Excellent. Let's continue. Number 3. This animal is a bird. Yes, and we notice that this here is a nest, right? This looks like a mommy bird and a baby bird. The sound that a bird makes is tweet. Excellent. Tweet. Number 4. What animal do you see? This is 1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish, 4 fish. Did you know that a fish makes a sound? Right? Yes, it makes a sound. It's called a hum. Hum. This is the sound a fish makes. Number 5. Do you know what animal this is? It's a, let's read the word together. It's a mouse. What sound does it make? Yes, squeak. Excellent. Squeak. The mouse makes a squeaking sound. Now let's continue. Number 6 we have, yes, we have 2 cows, a mommy and a baby cow as well. Moo is the sound that a cow makes. Moo is the sound that a cow makes. Number 7, what animal do you see? It's a horse. And what sound does it make? Let's read this together. So the horse makes the neigh sound. Yes, I know there's a G, but it's silent. So what is the sound that a horse makes? Neigh. Neigh. Excellent. And here we have, look at this sheep. It has a lot of wool. Do you know what a yarn is? It's made of, yes, it's made of the sheep's wool. Let's read. What sound does it make? Ba, ba. This is the sound that a sheep makes. Clear? Now this animal here is a chicken. What sound does it make? Cluck, cluck. Did you find all these animals in your book? Now, I have some sounds your book doesn't. It's okay. You can learn, right? So what sounds you don't have in your book? The sound of the cat, meow, and the sound of the mouse, and the sound of the fish. Excellent. So now we're going to read each sentence, and you will help me underline the words. The words are going to be the same as the one in your book. Are you ready? You can underline in the air to help me, okay? Let's begin. The chicken saw a mouse in the farm. What words did we learn today? Excellent. We learned chicken. Makes the cluck sound, right? And we also saw a mouse. Excellent. Did you underline with me? Did you underline the word in the air? Excellent. Next, here we have a sheep, a horse, and a cow are standing on the grass. They're all standing on the grass. So what are the words that we learned today? Sheep. Excellent. Horse and cow. These are 3 of the words that we learned today. Did you underline in the air with me? Excellent. Now, this is something that might be a little tricky. Let's read these 2 sentences together. I see, so here we have 1, 2 chickens. I see 1, 2. This animal is called a mouse. If we have 2, what do we say? Do we say mouses? I see 2 mouses? No, we actually say mice. Mice. Let's write the word mice together. In your notebook, M-I-C-E, mice. What other words did we learn when they become more than 1 and the word changes? Fish. Excellent. We saw 4 fish. And now we have mice. Excellent job. So, it's time to chant, boys and girls. So, chant and make the animal sounds. Are you ready? Okay.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had some cows, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
So, do you remember this chant? Or is it the first time you hear this rhythm? It will help you remember the sounds of the animals. Right now, we have, and on the farm he had some cows, right? E-I-E-I-O. And a moo-moo here, a moo-moo there. Now we have another animal we're going to look at. What do we have now? A horse. Let's listen to the chant together and notice where the moo-moo was replaced with a neigh-neigh, okay?
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some horses, E-I-E-I-O. With a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there, here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh-neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
We have one more animal sound. Are you getting used to this chant? Are you? Excellent. Now next we have, what animal do we see? A chicken, and the sound that it makes is a cluck. Let's listen together.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some chickens, E-I-E-I-O. With a clock, clock here and a clock, clock there. Here a clock, there a clock, everywhere a clock, clock. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
So, at this point, I'm sure that you are used to this chant. Now I want you, after hearing the chant, I want you to read it. Now, you will find this chant in your book. Listen and follow with your fingers, okay? Are you ready? Now this is the cow sound. What does it make? Let's listen together.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had some cows, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo moo here and a moo moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
So far, so good? Okay. Now, let's look at the word some cows. Here we have, how many cows? We have one cow. So I know in the picture you have only one animal, but the chant says some, which means, is it one? More than one. Excellent. Some horses, some cows, some chickens. Good job. Excellent. Now on page 83, we are now going to start using the end of our Weekend 2 book. Show me your pencils. Excellent. Now we are going to listen, point, and practice. We're going to trace together. What animals do you see? Fish. Let's write the word fish together. F-I-S-H. The S-H has the sh sound. Excellent. Next we have mouse. I see one mouse. You see two mice, right? And here we have a cat. Excellent. Cat. C-A-T. Cat. Did you trace the words? You can challenge yourself and write the words. Trace and write on the side. Okay? Now we have more animals. What do we see? We see a sheep. This is a sheep. Just like the end of the word fish, sheep begins with an S-H. Sh. Sheep. Sheep. And here, what do we have? Chicken. Chicken. C-H. Ch. Ch. C-K-E-N. Chicken. Cluck. Cluck is what a chicken says. Here is a horse. Excellent. Just like hat, horse begins with the letter H-O-R-S-E. Horse. Did you trace all the animal names with me? Did you? Did you write them on the side too? Go ahead, challenge yourself. Excellent. Now, on page 84, we're going to do more tracing. So we're going to listen, point, and practice. The sounds. Now here it says moo, moo. It's what the cow says, right? Moo. M, uppercase, all uppercase. Oh, is it? No, only the M is uppercase. Okay, so uppercase M, moo. And then we have an exclamation mark. Uppercase M, two O's. Next we have, yes, the horse sound. N, E, N, E, I, G, H. Remember, the GH does not make a sound. Nay, nay. Exclamation mark. Next we have the sound of a chicken. Excellent. Chicken. What sound does it make? Cluck. C-L-U-C-K. L-U-C-K. Cluck and cluck. Now we have over here tweet. Tweet. What animal makes the tweet sound? A bird. Excellent. Tweet. Tweet. And the last sound is a sheep. Excellent. Ba. Ba. There we go. Did you trace the sounds with me? Excellent. Now let me ask you, why are we learning the sounds of these animals? Sometimes you might read books that have animals in them, farm animals, and they use these sound names, right? So when you read the book and you say the sounds, you can imagine yourself in the book, right? Inside the farm. Maybe at some point you will write a story with animals and you can use the sounds of these animals, right? Excellent. Now let's continue. On pages 83 and 84, we are going to write uppercase and lowercase letters. So this time we're writing both uppercase and lowercase. Notice the difference between uppercase and lowercase. Trace and write with me. Trace A. A. Uppercase, lowercase. Next we have B. Uppercase and lowercase. Uppercase, lowercase. Uppercase and lowercase. Next we have C. Now the letter C, uppercase and lowercase, do they look the same? They do. They're just different in sizes, right? Uppercase is big, lowercase is small. Now here we have the letter D. Excellent. D. Uppercase D. Lowercase D. Now look at the direction uppercase is facing and lowercase is facing. Look at where uppercase and lowercase is facing. This will help you remember how to write uppercase and lowercase, B and D. So far so good? Did you trace and write with me? Excellent. Now, please complete pages 83 and 84 if you did not have a chance to finish them with me. So let's review what we did today, boys and girls. What did we learn? We learned to say the names of animals. Always remember, when you learn something, there's a reason behind it. There's a why am I learning this? Well, we're learning this so that when we read a book, we understand what we're reading. And when we become writers, we can use these words, right? Also, what did we learn today? We learned to make the sounds of animals. 3. Can you do 3? Maybe through the chant. Old MacDonald had a farm, and on the farm there was a cow. What sound does it make? Moo. Horse. What sound does it make? Neigh. Chicken? Cluck. So far so good? So, boys and girls, look at this picture. What do you see? Can you read what it says? It says here, treat animals kindly. Now let me ask you, why do we treat animals kindly? And if you treat animals kindly, What does this tell me about you? If you are kind to animals, you are kind to everyone else. You have a kind and caring heart. Isn't that what you want? Right? Excellent job. Thank you so much, boys and girls. I'll see you again next time, inshallah.